right, everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we have a very special episode for you. It's picks and predictions for UFC Saudi Arabia, Robert Whittaker versus Aliskerov. In addition to that, we are also going to teach you how to make a fresh mojito as we make the predictions and picks. So we're going to be multitasking here. No problem. No tips needed. Don't worry about it. No donations. No donos. Your boy got this for you, okay? So it's going to be a little tutorial. I'm going to give you some fire picks. We're going to sweep the card. 100% pick rate. Don't worry. And then we're going to make this mojito 100% authentic. So let's get right into it. First things first, everybody grab their weed gummies. Let's eat a half right now, just to get the juices flowing, all right? We're going to get the juices flowing. All right, so in today's mojito, we're going to be using white rum. I got to cover up the label because they don't sponsor me. So I can't show you what kind of rum, but white rum. All right, so everybody get their supplies. Let's kick it off with the first fight before we get into the first ingredient. First fight of the night, we got Long Zhao versus Shang Hao Li. I don't think anybody gives two fucks about this fight. Nobody knows either of these fighters. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I did research and I'm going to give you the best betting breakdown based on the odds and what age are they, you know, who were their opponents they fought, do they like submissions, do they like grappling. Let's just watch this fucking fight between Long Zhao and Chang Ho Li. Okay? It's either going to be Chang Ho or Long Zhao. One of the two. I'm not even going to pick it. I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm not going to research this fucking fight. Nobody cares about this fight. If we see somebody with a stellar performance come out of this, hey, you know what? We'll keep an eye on them, and we'll go from there. But until then, it doesn't really make much sense to even give a breakdown or prediction for this fight. So, next fight. Before we do that, first ingredient for our mojito. So, we're going to have to muddle. I have fresh spearmint out of my garden. Take a look at that. As fresh as it gets. I just literally cut it off the fucking vine. Boom. So you get your pint, you get your mixer, and we're going to muddle. A little bit of spearmint in there, a little bit of spearmint in here. So you got to go step by step with this. It's very important to have the freshest, most crisp Octagon Jordan mojito that you can enjoy for the Saudi Arabia card. I'm not sure if mint grows in Saudi Arabia. I know weed grows in Afghanistan. So close enough. Fuck it. Who cares? If you got weed, put weed in it. I don't care. But muddle first and foremost. Get it all nice and juiced up down there. Just like this next fight, baby. Just like Robert Whittaker. Bobby Knuckles. About to be pounding fucking knuckles into Ikram's head. So you muddle that. You muddle your mixer as well. Smash it up. Get the juices going. Step number one. Second fight, we got Magomed Gadzhizulov against Brendan Ribeiro. This is a very interesting matchup here. MG against the Gorilla. You look at their records. We got 8-0 against 15-6. I saw Brendan Ribeiro in the Contender Series. He looked great, big power. Then I saw him in his debut fight. Didn't look amazing. Very open on the feet. Was a little jittery. Reminded me a little bit of Tom Nolan. Just somebody who's inexperienced going for the knockout. And, you know, defense isn't quite there yet. Got KO'd himself. Lost me some fucking money, Brendan Ribeiro. But if you look at the odds of this fight, we got minus 470 for Magomed. I'm not really sure why, honestly. I mean, he's 8-0 against 15-6. Similar in age. Magomed's actually older, 30 to 27. You look at Magomed's record. I mean, he's 8-0, only 8 fights, not that experienced. On the Contender Series, he went to decision with Jose Medina, who was that fat Mexican guy who got a contract just because Dana White liked how tough he was. But he showed no technique, really no defense, no substance of any kind, just kind of a punching bag that was real tough, smiling. Dana White liked him. So kind of embarrassing going to decision there. Then he went to decision against this guy, 11-4. He beats this guy in the first round, but this guy was 2-1. I mean, what does that really mean? Before that, ground and pound round 1, this guy was 0-0. Never had a professional fight. His opponent before that, 0-3. His opponent before that, 1-2, 0-2. So 0-0, 0-2, 1-2, 0-3, 0-0. I mean, this guy's a padded record. I know his last couple guys, 11-4, 11-2, but Jose Medina, So I'm not really sure where the plus or the minus 470 is coming from. Obviously, the smart pick here is Magomed Gadzhimagomedov, but yeah, at those odds, I mean, if I'm betting this, Brandon Ribeiro all day KO. I mean, this is a no-brainer. I mean, at those odds, this guy's fought nobody. He's 8-0. He went to decision with Jose Medina, fighting 0-0 guys. Just because he's got Magomed in his name? Nah, I'm chasing the funds, boys. I'm chasing the moolah. I'm going round 2 KO. Brandon Ribeiro. Fuck you, Magomed, you fucking bitch. Let's make that bag, boys. This is going to be a money pot for us, okay? Bobby Knuckles money pot, okay? Get well soon, Hamza Shimaev. All right, next ingredient. So we got our ground up mint. So ice, next step, into the mixer. Couple cubes of ice. Last night when I was making these, or 2 nights ago, I lost all of my limes, and I don't have my emergency lime. Coach, get the emergency lime. I need it for the 5th round. Give me the emergency lime. I thought I had my emergency lime, but my girlfriend said, yeah, we don't got no limes left. So I'm calling an audible. I'm going blueberries, okay? Same shit. Fresh blueberries. You put them into the mojito. Into your mixer cup, you feel me? It's supposed to be lime. My emergency lime. Here, Mr. Chandler. 185. Then we muddle up the blueberries with the ice. Get all the juices going. So we're getting ready to go. We're close. Let's go to the next fight here. Let me just make sure everything's working properly. Yep. All right. Moin Gaffarov against Kung Ho Kang. Now, Moin Gaffarov, he's 0-3 in the UFC, or 0-2 in the UFC. Young Ho Kang, I mean, he is what he is. Is this the guy that fought Ian Gary? I'm having a brain fart here. Let's take a look if this is the cat. I don't think he is, actually. No, this isn't the guy. But he lost to Ronnie Yaya. He beat Dana, who's not even in the UFC, I don't think. Christian Quinones, who's not even that good. And lost to John Castaneda, who just lost on the poopiest card of all time this past Saturday. So, yeah, I mean, dumpy fight. Public's going with Kang here. I'm going Gaffarov. I think Kang, losing to Ronnie Yaya, losing to John Castaneda. I mean, Moin Gaffarov, however the fuck. I'm sorry, I'm botching it, but he's from Turkestan, and my normal, my normal kind of technique is if they come from a stand, you put them in the pan, Peter Pan. So I'm cooking them up. I'm firing them up in the Octagon parlay. Psych, I'm not putting in the parlay, but Gaffarov for sure. I think that's a smart bet. He comes from a stand. He's got a weird name, and he's the favorite here. So I think it's going to be a boring fight. Gaffarov by decision. Then we got Renat Fakhretdinov against the Danish Dynamite, Nicholas Dolby. Yeah, Nicholas Dolby, man. He beat the Bonfim brother last time. Dolby having a career resurgence here at age 39. Holy shit. Somebody test this guy. Because he's indestructible. Against my boy Renat Fakhretdinov. But before we do that, let's go to the next step in our process. We got to put the rum. We got to get the rum. And again, I can't show you what rum I have because they don't sponsor me. But white rum, add about 2 shots depending on how, tips you want to get. So we got it. We got the white rum. We put it right about there. Right about there, and then you just let that settle. You let that chill. You let that marinate. So Renat Fakhretdinov. Very interesting matchup. I'm hyped for this one. This is my most anticipated fight on the prelims. One of my more anticipated fights for the whole card. Renat Fakhretdinov, undefeated in the UFC, coming off a draw against Zalaizus Alexi dos Santos. Looked great in the first 2 rounds. Gassed out a little bit. He loves fighting too much, man. This guy smiles like a fucking serial killer in his fights. He's ugly. He's from Russia. I mean, he's got everything going for him. He's got a great record, 22-2-1. Absolutely eviscerated Kevin Lee. Sent him to the shadow realm. Sent him to be a fucking chef in a food truck. That's what he did to Kevin Lee. He put him in a food truck as a chef. Kevin Lee. Motown Phenom. Goodbye. I'll take a cheddar burger, please. No pickles. No fucking pickles. Coming off a draw, but, I thought he had a good showing there. I just think he needs more experience. He needs more UFC experience. He's got to work on his cardio. He's going up against Danish Dynamite Nicholas Dalby, 39 years of age, coming out of Denmark, plus 235 underdog. Let's see the streak that Nicholas Dalby has been on, because it's been incredible. Yeah, 4-fight winning streak. That's amazing. 4-fight UFC winning streak. He beat undefeated Gabriel Bonfim, stopped him in the second round. Muslim Salikov, the king of Kung Fu, eat shit. Worley Alves, get fucked. Worley Alves is getting bodied by everybody. I mean, what the fuck? UFC got to cut that guy. He has no scalp left. Everybody has a piece of his scalp. So, I mean, he's already bald. Cut him a break, Dana. Claudio Silva, get fucked. Tim Means, not really sure what happened there. It's probably just one of those dirty boxing, grimy Tim Means, Nicholas Dalby fights. The judges had to give it to somebody. Beat D-Rod before that. So 5 out of his last 6, D-Rod. Muslim Salihov, undefeated Gabriel Bonfim. I mean, this guy's coming on. Before that, beat Alex Oliveira. Beat a bunch of people. Lost a couple decisions, split decision. I'm not stressing it. But, yeah, it's just tough to pick Nicholas Dalby here. Renat Fakhretdinov has just showed so much. I don't think his last fight is really indicative of his skills. I thought he looked good there. I just thought he was going up against tough competition, and it was a good learning experience for him. Unfortunately, I see him putting Dalby away in the first or second round. I'm going second round. Dalby's tough to put away. I don't think he's ever been put away. Maybe once, maybe one time. I think Renat can put Dalby away with a submission in round 2. So that's what we're going with. We're locking it in. Nasrat Haqparast, Jared Gordon. I'm not going to break this one down too much. Nasrat, Gordon, both very similar. Both fought Bobby Green. Both fought, numerous likewise opponents. Haqparast is just younger, better boxing. I think overall more skilled, better chin, even though he got chinned by Drew Dober. He's gotten chinned by a couple people. Gordon looked good in his last fight against Marco Madsen, but you got to think, what did that Bobby Green fight do to him? I mean, he got viciously KO'd. I don't care that it was a headbutt. The guy was in another world. He was concussed. He was out for a while. He got pulled from a fight. I think Nasrat's coming on. I think he's younger. Let's see the age gap real quick. Yeah, we got 28 versus 35. I mean, 7-year age gap. Yeah, I just think this is Nasrat's fight to lose. I don't think Gordon doesn't have the grappling to take Nasrat down like Dan Hooker did, or the cardio to continue to do so. I don't think he has the power of Drew Dober. So I think Jared Gordon's good. He's well-rounded everywhere. I just think Nasrat's quicker than him, better boxer than him, and I think his takedown defense is going to hold up. So I got Nasrat by decision. Similar to the Quinones fight. I think it's going to be a good fight. I think it's going to be a war, but I just think Haqparast has the advantage everywhere. Share a Bullet Magomedov versus Jolton Luderbach. All right, next step of the Mojito. So, boys, we got our shit here. Next up, we got to add a little club soda here. Actually, no, before we do that, I'm lying to you. We got to simple syrup. That's the next step here. This is the perfect Mojito, okay? Simple syrup. So you got your mint, you got your blueberry, you got your white rum. Now it's time for the simple syrup. You can measure it out if you want. It's about 2 shots of rum for 1 shot of simple syrup, but experienced bartender like myself, I need the emergency lime, yeah? Give me this shit, you little tick of a thing. You little fucking fool of a thing, Mr. Chandler. How do you like those woods, Mr. Chandler, huh? Keep drinking that hiatus tequila, Mr. Chandler, and you'll be on my level. Yeah. You want to be a fucking alcoholic, do you, Mr. Chandler? Well, I'll turn you into one, you fucking cookies. All right, about a shot of simple syrup, nothing crazy. Just give it a little squirtski. Squirtski McKee, we're in there. Now shake it up. Shake it up. I'm not going to shake it up too much because this mixing cup fucking blows. But you get the idea. All right, next up on the card, Share Bullet versus Jolton Luderbach. Jolton Luderbach, his name reminds me of Jailton Almeida, which I don't like. Jailton. I'm not sure. I mean, what are the odds on this scrap? I know Share Bullet. I've seen him fight. I looked up Jolton Luderbach. I know he fought in PFL. I know he's done karate combat. He's been all over the place. He has a ton of losses, a ton of wins as well, but they're not all MMA. You got some kickboxing, got some karate combat in there. Age is pretty similar, 31 to 30. 38-10 against 12-0. I mean, shit. Share a bullet minus 225. Let's look at Luderbox record and see what we're liking here on him. Couple belts in his picture. Okay, we fuck with that, baby. So only has 2 losses by KO out of 48 fights. That is pretty fucking good. 1 loss by submission. So he has 3 stoppage losses in 48 fights. That is impressive. I'm not going to lie. Karate, modified rules, kickboxing, lost by punches in 2023, not too long ago. Lost by decision here. Kickboxing decision. Then we go to Brave. We got Glory. You know, he beat some guys. He's beaten a lot of guys. Val Woodburn, don't really like that. Clay Collard, lost to Clay Collard. I mean, if you're losing to Clay Collard, you're most likely going to lose to Share a Bullet. I mean, Clay Collard's a pretty much a exclusive boxer. You know, he kicks a little bit, but his grappling is ass. Share a Bullet's main weakness is his grappling. We saw that in the Bruno Silva fight. So in order for me to pick against him, I'm going to need to see him against a grappler. Maybe a Chris Weidman. Maybe, you know, I don't know. What's that motherfucker? Derek Brunson, if he was still in the UFC. I know he's in PFL now. But, yeah, if Clay Collard's beating him and he can't take Clay Collard down, similar to A.J. McKee, then I really don't have high hopes for him beating Share a Bullet. Especially if he's losing in couple kickboxing fights, which is no takedowns. And he's doing a lot of karate, a lot of kickboxing, which makes me think that he wants to strike, which I don't think is a great move against Share a Bullet. So easy pick for me here. I got Share a Bullet, KO, second round. Actually, no, we'll go first round. First round KO. I think Luderbox's going to come in, try to use his kickboxing, his karate, and I just don't think that's going to work against the Red Pirate. The red fucking one-eyed pirate, baby. Can this guy fight in the USA? We don't know. We're not sure. Will they allow him through the commission with one eye? Probably not. But I'm going first round KO, Share a Bullet. Johnny Walker, Vulcan, who's the mayor. All right, let's go to the next step of the Mojito. I know everybody's waiting on it. Everybody's hoping for it. So we got our regular cup with the muddled mint. We'll add the rest of our ice cubes. Rest of the ice cubes. Then we pour up our concoction of simple syrup, white rum, blueberries, and fresh mint out of the garden. So pour that up. That's looking good already. You know what? Just for shits and gigs, because I lost my emergency line, yeah. You little fucking fool of a thing, Mr. Chandler. Hey, why don't you go out in the woods, Mr. Chandler? 185. You fucking idiot, Chandler. Back on hiatus, pussy. We ain't making margaritas here, Chandler. These are mojitos. If you want the recipe, just come on Octagon Jordan. I'll show you what's good. Couple more blueberries. You know what it is. Then one of the final steps. Club soda, a.k.a. seltzer water. Very important step. Make sure still got bubbles, still fresh. Pour up the rest. All the way to the tippy top. Add a couple more spearmint leaves for garnish. Again, these are fresh right at Octagon Jordan's garden. As fresh as it gets. Smells like a daisy, Mr. Chandler. I see you at the Black 4 Gin tonight. Give me that emergency line. You know, Chandler's walking around the woods drinking tequila, and McGregor's got to be watching that at his house, just cracking the fuck up. Getting a blowy from D on the yacht, doing some coke in the back, drinking proper 12. Just like, look at this fucking goof. He's got him on strings. He's a puppet. He's puppetizing him. It's just, he's ruining his life. It's sad to see. He's ruining his life. Chandler needs to take back control of his life. I don't think this fight's going to happen this year. I think it's going to happen maybe next year. Who knows what the injury is? They didn't give an update when this is going to happen. You're here for a good time, not a long time, Chandler. See you at the bottom, bitch. Anyway, so that's how you make the perfect mojito. Put in your garnish. Give it a little mix. And then enjoy. Oh, yeah. Whew. That is refreshing. Damn, that's good. All right. Next fight. Let me just make sure everything's working properly. Yep. Johnny Walker versus Volkan Oezdemir. Okay, good fight here. So this is going to be a banger, boys. Both these guys have knockout power. Johnny Walker has abysmal striking. He's one of those guys that just does wild shit. You know, when he tries to rein it in like he did against Thiago Santos, he loses, and it's uneventful and it's boring. When he tries to rein it in like he did against Magomed Ankalaev in the first round of their rematch, it's boring. He needs to bring out the capoeira style. Start dancing in the ring. Start fucking dancing, yeah? Yeah? Start dancing, yeah? So that's what he needs to do. He needs to bring out the flying knees. He needs to bring out the Cleo Roundtree elbows. He needs to bring out fucking heel kicks. Grammy rolls. Shit Justin Gaethje does. Wild fucking hurricane, rolling thunder, heel kicks. That's what he needs to do. Okay? He's got to get crazy with it. Volkan Oezdemir, he's all power. Not much defense. We saw that against Yuri Prochazka. He got viciously KO'd. Fucking viciously, violently KO'd by my boy Yuri Prochazka. That's right. The real samurai. Go back and look at my videos. He's coming for that belt. Powhatan, you little witches. You little tick of a knee. Yeah, I got Volkan Oezdemir in this one. First round KO. I think Johnny Walker's nose is still shot from getting busted up by Magomed Ankalaev. I mean, he was in another dimension. I think he's too open on the feet. I think his only chance to win is to get crazy, which he doesn't like to do anymore because he's been KO'd so much. He's scared of it. He doesn't want to get hurt anymore. I got Oezdemir here. KO. I think it's going to be first or second round. I think this is a no-brainer, honestly. What are the odds on this fight? Oezdemir plus 100. Let's go. Add him to the Octagon parlay. Oezdemir leg 1. Fucking dog lock. You know what? I'm drinking to that one, boys. The perfect mojito, the perfect pick. Johnny Walker's getting violently, cartoonishly KO'd. The perfect mojito. Shit's good. All right. And it's blueberry, too. I forgot that. But anyway, yeah. Oezdemir, KO, 100%. Lock it in, boys. I mean, I'm giving you free money here. Mohamed Naimov against Felipe Lima. I'm going to be real. Don't know Felipe Lima. I was looking forward to seeing Bagdasaryan on this card. So I'm not really going to break this one down too much for you guys. I did not do any research on Lima. Naimov, I don't really fuck with him after that Nathaniel Wood foul fest. I mean, what didn't he do? Oil check, fish hook, pull one out of Michael Chandler's book here. Come on, Mr. Chandler. Go walk in the woods, collect your thoughts, drink some tequila, sit on your couch, bro. Put the glasses, you adjust one side of the glasses, then you adjust the middle side of the glasses, then you grab this side of the glasses, just to make sure all 3 pressure points are in place and locked in. So you can really focus on the message, just like Mr. Chandler. Yeah, make sure that's good, this good, that good. Bro, I got glasses, okay? You just do one of these. Easy. Naimov, I don't care. He rubbed me he rubbed me the wrong way. He rubbed me the wrong way against his Nathaniel Wood fight. So I'm not picking him. This guy's a champion in Octagon. He's Brazilian. He's the favorite here. He's 12-1. Yeah, definitely Lima. I can never root for Naimov after that performance against Nathaniel Wood. It was embarrassing. It was disgusting. It was despicable. It was just a completely abysmal showing, and I got no respect for the guy. I don't like him at all, so I'm going KO Lima. I don't even know if he has KO power. We're going to throw around KO. Fuck this guy. Naimov. Go back to where you're from, you fucking BJs. Kelvin Gastelum against D-Rod. Daniel Rodriguez. Great fight here. Oh, this is a great fight. I love the stylistic matchup here. Finally giving Kelvin Gastelum someone he can bang with. All right, we're done with the Jack Hermansons. We're done with the fucking Sean Brady's. Who has been matchmaking Kelvin Gastelum? Who the fuck has been doing it? Did we not see his fight against Israel Adesanya? Did we not see his fight against Chris Curtis? 2 strikers who don't wrestle. Can we stop putting them in there against these other dudes, please? Let's look at the tail of the tape. D-Rod is older. He's 37. Kelvin Gastelum, 32 years of age. Crazy, he's only 32. I feel like Kelvin Gastelum's been in the UFC for fucking 15 years. 18-9 is his record now. Whoo, these 2 wins are Ian Heinisch And Chris Curtis losses to Sean Brady by submission, Jared Cannonier, and Robert Whittaker. So no shame in those losses. I mean, Bobby Knuckles, the Killer Gorilla, and Sean Brady, 15-1 Sean Brady. No shame. Let's look at D-Rod's losses. Ian Machado Gary, no shame, but, first round KO. Not many people getting KO'd by Gary here, boy. He's pretty soy. He's vegan. You got tattoos. You've been in jail. If you're going to lose to Gary, I would have liked to see it by decision, similar to, Darian Weeks or Gabe Green or some of these other guys that went to decision with Gary. And then we got Neil Magny stopping you. I mean, what are you? You're in the Mike Malott pot now? We'll throw you in the Mike Malott bucket. Mike Malott, the boys are hot. I'm putting you right in there with Mike Malott. And last time when I picked Mike Malott, the boys were not hot, okay? The boys were fucking shot. They were shot dead, right in the head. Boom, done. Ugh, dead, okay? So I'm not going fucking D-Rod. It ain't happening. I'm going with a younger fighter, the fighter that's fought better competition, who has lost to the Killer Gorilla and Robert Whittaker, and not fucking Neil Magny by stoppage and Ian Machado Gary the vegan by stoppage. It ain't happening. Kelvin Gastelum all day. I'm riding with KG. He's beating this fool. He's beating this fool. I think he's going to beat him by decision. Next fight, we got the co-main event of the evening. Now, I'm going to need you boys' full attention for this one, so I'm going to bring it full screen. I'm going to bring it full screen, and we're going to get in real deep, real intimate, all right? Mr. Chandler. Oh, yeah. I'll see you at the top. Walk on. You got to just keep walking in the face of adversity. If you keep putting one foot in front of the other, and you stay on a forward path with momentum and hard work and good faith and family and friends, and you never take your eyes off the prize, and you believe and believe and believe, good things are going to fucking happen, Did I expect this? No. Was the rug pulled out from under me? Absolutely. Will I give up? No. Don't disrespect me by doubting me, Octagon Jordan, that I'm not getting every fucking pick right on this motherfucking card, baby. You ready, turkey? Turkey Irish shake. I'm going to roll your bitch ass up in a little burrito, some pepper jack, and some yellow mustard. Banana peppers, maybe a little bit of spinach, and some pepper and some salt. Woo! You're done, turkey. It's over for you. Okay? I just went on a fucking spiel there on a tangent. Co-main event, we got Sergey Pavlovich against Alexander Volkov. Training partners. I put up a lot of pictures of one another. Training together, smiling together, holding each other around the shoulders like they're real boys. One second. Let's zoom in here on the perfect Mojito. We got our, we still got our mint boys. I mean, we're rocking here. Heavy pour. Yeah, so very interesting scrap here. I mean, like I said, these boys are training partners. They know each other pretty well. So it just comes down to the X's and O's in this matchup. Neither guy's going to be intimidated. Neither guy's going to be scared. They know what each other brings to the table. I'm sure they've sparred with one another. They know the strength. They know what they like to go for right off the bat. Hand control, body lock, takedown, stay in the striking, teep kicks, whatever they like to kind of start the sparring off with. They know each other's rhythms. Have they fought each other? No. Is that a different ballgame? Absolutely. But they know each other's rhythms. They know each other's mentalities. So it's just going to come down to the X's and O's in this matchup. Obviously, Volkov has the reach advantage. Maybe his technique. I don't think he's going to try and take him to the ground. He took Tai Tuivasa to the ground in the third round. After Tuivasa was already hurt. I don't remember exactly how he got to the ground. I don't know if it was a takedown or a knockdown, and he submitted him. But that's not typically Volkov's game. When he beats somebody like a Rosenstruik or when he fights a Cyril Gane, he didn't try to take down Cyril Gane one fucking time. Cyril Gane, the French kickboxer, who Ngannou took down, who John Jones submitted in 10 seconds. Bitched him completely. Didn't try to take down Cyril Gane. So I don't think he's going to try and take down Sergey Pavlovich here. I think he's too tall. It's going to hurt his lower back. It's going to use a lot of energy. These guys are, if you're tall, you really can't be taking down these short, stocky, broad, muscular motherfuckers. You really just can't do it. I'm sorry if I'm not talking in the mic. So I think it's going to be a striking battle. I think Sergey Pavlovich is going to KO him. I don't think it's going to be first round like a lot of people think. I think Volkov will be able to survive longer than the first round. I think he's going to try and stay safe. I don't think Pavlovich is going to be as aggressive as he normally is against a Derek Lewis or a Tai Tuivasa because this is his friend. They have trained together. So I think he's going to try and feel him out. He's not going to carry him. He's not going to coast or anything like that. But I don't think he's just going to go for the kill right off the bat. I think he's going to give him respect. I think they're going to do their thing, have a couple striking exchanges. He might get hit once or twice, a couple kicks to the body, and then he's really going to unload in the second round, go for the KO, go for the stoppage. Probably a TKO type of thing. Ref has to step in, and then, they hug each other, and they call it all good spirits at the end of the day. So, Sergey Pavlovich, KO, second round. That is my pick. Lock it in. Main event of the evening, boys. Holy shit, has this been a roller coaster ride. So we started off with Robert Whittaker versus Khamzat Chimaev. I know everybody was looking forward to that fight. I definitely was. Go back and look at my last couple videos. 21 views, 20 views. It's fucking despicable. We got to get this shit up, okay? I was highly upset when I heard about the Khamzat news, especially in the wake of the Conor McGregor news and Jamal Hill news. It just felt like a spiral, like a tornado, a dark cloud. Because, this is really my life outside of work and my girlfriend and my family, and I'm really just trying to let off some steam, have some free time. This is my life. I research. I look at this. I watch old fights. I watch podcasts. I'm on YouTube. I research online. I'm recording shit myself. I'm buying merch. I'm buying autographed cards, autographed pictures online. I mean, this is my life. And, when this fell through, I legitimately got sad. I was a little bit sad. I really was. I was just like, damn, fuck kind of thing. Because Khamzat Chimaev, he brings a different aura. I know a lot of people say the Kamaru Usman fight, he lost his aura, he's not the same, but he still brings that aura. He beat Kamaru Usman on short notice. I don't care about upper weight class. I know, he's not a real 185, or he's got to fight a real 185er, man. He's got to fight Paulo Costa. Paulo Costa, bro, what the fuck has he done? He's gotten smoked by the upper echelon. Kamaru Usman is one of the best fighters of all time. Fucking a beast. Hall of Famer, 6-7-time welterweight champion. I don't even know what it is. Might still be going if not for the fifth round head kick from Leon Edwards. And old age and his knees going. Guy's an animal. And Khamzat Chimaev beats him. And we're not a real 85er, man. He's got to fight fucking Paulo Costa. He's got to fight fucking Imavov to really be fucking proven. Kamaru Usman doesn't do it. Okay, whatever. Anyway, we got Ikram Aliskerov stepping in. Love the fight. Ikram Aliskerov, I've been very impressed with him. I know his only loss is to Khamzat Chimaev. If you look at his stats here, he's 15-1. Robert Whittaker's 25-7. Robert Whittaker's only 2 years older. A lot of people think this is a big age gap. It's not a big age gap. Ikram's only plus 120. Close fight on oddsmakers' books. They think this is basically a coin flip, pretty much. I mean, 55% Whittaker, 45% Aliskerov is what the odds makers are telling us. I've been impressed with Aliskerov. I really have. I know he hasn't fought the best competition. He's fought a Phil Halls. He fought Worley Alves. He's supposed to fight Costa already. He's supposed to fight Imavov, 2 top 5 ranked middleweights. Anthony Fluffy Hernandez, top 15. Andre Muniz. These guys are pulling out. Not Ikram. Paulo pulled out. Imavov pulled out. That's why he had to fight Alves. Fluffy pulled out, just like he did recently. Muniz pulled out. He took this guy on short notice, and now he's taking Robert Whittaker. So the guy deserves it. He takes every fight given to him. He's only lost to Khamzat Chimaev by uppercut. Stuffed every takedown in that matchup. Didn't let Khamzat get any of his wrestling in. Completely kind of stymied and stifled what Khamzat Chimaev was trying to do. Obviously, he got KO'd, so not the best look in the end, but still a great performance. Am I picking him in this fight? No. No, I am not picking him in this fight. I think Robert Whittaker has something to prove here. I think that Dricus du Plessis fight changed his mindset. If you listen to his interviews, he's more focused. He's more animated. He's more vicious. He understands what it takes. He said Dricus had more heart that night. He had more heart. He had more killer instinct. He had more hunger that night. He could feel it in the octagon. That's what he said. Go back and look. And he knows that that's the kind of hunger that he has to match, no matter who the opponent is. If he wants to continue the hot streak, it's all about momentum in UFC and in MMA. So he needs to keep that mentality. And I don't think he cares who this guy is. He's never heard of him, Ikram Aliskerov, but he's coming with that same energy that I'm going to kill everybody. So unless Ikram comes with that Dricus Duplessis mentality of I'm coming for the belt, I'm hungry as hell, which it's tough to believe he is because he's fought Worley Alves and he was lined up to fight Anton Tricoli last week. He was already cutting weight. He was fighting some scrub ass. You know, if you're playing I played basketball back in the day. If you know you're playing like a lesser team, you're still going to practice. You're still going to go hard. You're still going to try to win. But going to the game, you're kind of loose. You're like, all right, you know, this team ain't that good. You know, I'm still going to try my hardest. I'm still going hard. But, man, we got this. If you're playing a team that's really good, you know, you're still going to believe in yourself. Like, hey, we've been practicing, like, fuck it. Let's just play our hardest. We could beat them. Who knows? People, 16 seeds beat 1 seeds in the NCAA tournament. So we could beat them. Who knows? I don't know. But still, you're like, fuck, it's going to be a tough game. I really got to lock in here. They're going to steal a bunch of my balls and block everything. And fuck, I got to make my shots. Holy shit, So it's that kind of mentality where you're going in a tough fight. You're like, man, I really got to, be on here. Shit. If you're going in against some walk-on guy, you're like, all right, let me just do my thing. Woo, I'll beat this guy. I'm loose. So, yeah, long story short, I'm going with the Reaper, Bobby Knox, Robert Whittaker all day long. I think he's going to get him out of there. 3rd round KO for the Reaper. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Perfect sweep of the card, 100%. Octagon Jordan, the perfect Mojito. Walked you through every step of it, every fight on the card. It's going to be a perfect weekend, guys. We got off tomorrow, federal holiday. Let's fucking go. Everybody enjoy the weather. Hit the pool. Do what you got to do. Get some housework done, some chores. And we're out. Woo! Can't finish it.